This is going to be, honey, one of our shorter sessions, since I got to go back to work sooner than usual. So, let's see if we can finish the trial session and figure out what's going on with this glowy-handed dude. Why I touched the costume. I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there! When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa!
Who was there?
Pottery. The mannequin it was on. It was about to fall on me. I got that paint on me when I caught it. But I never put it on. That's just stupid. We have a picture with you on.
We don't know that it's him.
That's true, too. Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness. Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but... Ag. R. Ag, no! Not again. What's his problem? I sensed it the moment Robin took the stand. The discord in his heart. So you think he might be hiding something? Probably. You ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the Moon Matrix can do for you. So yeah, so it's true. He could have put it back on, but somebody else was wearing it later. I went to see Juniper in her waiting room, but she wasn't there. That seems legit. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa! I can see him being happy, like, whoa. The mannequin, it was on. It was about to fall over. I got that pin on me when I caught it. Yeah. That seems strange. Mr. Newman, this emotion is inconsistent with your testimony. What are you talking about? It's not true. My only emotion is testosterone-fueled stubbornness. Yikes, I wouldn't call that an emotion. I wonder where I went wrong. Bring it on, 1,000,000 times or 1,000,000,000, I don't care. Okay, so maybe it's that's just stupid part. Is it the happiness? I mean, like maybe she thought, oh, maybe he thought it was her instead of just the costume. I guess that would make sense. Yeah, I don't get why. I guess, yeah, that's it. When you mentioned the stage costume, I sense a sudden powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain, Mr. Newman? Whoa, wait, what? Why would a frilly scarf thing and a long skirt make me feel like that? I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you? Like I'd be into that kind of thing. I'm a dude, and I'm into braces. You don't think Robin's actually got a thing for Juniper's outfit, do you? Oh, come on, isn't it obvious? You're enjoying this a bit too much at the end. No way, man! The mannequin came falling toward me, so I stuck out my hands to stop it. End of story. That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update. Even after that update, something just doesn't feel right here. Do I have anything that can prove his statement contradicts what really happened? The handprint looks like that's... So it looks like... Here's the interesting thing. It looks like somebody's coming from behind and touching it like this with the thumbs here, instead of forward, where you'd probably see more of his fingers.
Take that!
You said the mannequin came falling toward you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, then the fingers of your hands would have been pointing outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms. Why in the world will I leave such weird handprints? You know why, you left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing. That would make sense. Whoa! Why don't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like Miss Wood's clothes, don't you? Fine, I admit to putting the costume on, but... I don't like girly clothes, man! Whoa, 90%? Yes, new information to plug in. Time for another update. Snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. Happy, sad, and shocked. That may be weird. Then I saw it. It was even more amazing than I'd imagined. I was like, whoa, I'm a guy, but I got all excited. But he's sad. It's true, I did put on girly clothes. But it was strictly for artistic purposes. No, either. No. There, another emotion that doesn't fit. So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man. Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on. But you also felt sad. Who cares if I felt sad? It's no big deal. Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you? Oh, no! You're not fooling anyone anymore. Now tell us why you were sad. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you. The reason I felt sad is... No matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper. No offense, but his habit of shouting at the top of his lungs doesn't exactly help. No, that's not it! I totally owned those girly clothes. I should have been totally pretty. But, there's something that keeps getting in my way. Wow, that's a whole lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart is crying out in pain, his emotions are out of control. Out of control emotions. We saw those during the Nine Tails Veil incident. So all you have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right? Right, how may look for a conflict between his statements and the images we see? If we can find that we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Mr. Newman said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be? Fine, I'll testify, man. Wow. Whoa. Stuck in knowing where the costume is. Yeah. Sure, I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long, frilly scarf. I admit it, I wore girly clothes. I felt like a diva when I put the hood over my head. It felt so right, I was totally dressed up like a girl. So, if I remember correctly, when we probe, we have to find out what in the picture contradicts the statement. Let's see. So we're looking for the source of this anger. Right, the conflict in his testimony will most likely arise from his emotional depression. Let's compare the images to his testimony. We might find the problem that way. But he's not a girl. I wonder if it's as easy as that. This is Grace.
Got it!
I think that's it. The source of Mr. Newman's anger is this. Nope, you're way off. Way off! Eek. No good, huh? I'm trying to listen carefully, but all this shouting, it's... We'd better finish this off quick before you rupture an eardrum. No worries, I'm gonna nail him next time. Well, it is inside out. We can see the constellations there.
Mm.
Grace be the cause of his anger? Yeah, I'm a little confused too. Wonder if it's the brace. Well, I don't know why. Okay, it is the brace. Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger toward your Grace, don't you? Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be? What? Mr. Newman, the truth is you really want to take that brace off, don't you? No way, man. This is a symbol of masculinity. I could never take it off. Is it that you can't take it off or that you don't want to take it off? Aw, man, I should have kept my big mouth shut. This is really weird. He exhibits intense anger toward his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity, but he can't take it off, not even when he's trying to look pretty. What could be at the root of his complicated relationship with his brace? I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret. Dean, are you okay? It seems Robin is still hiding a secret, a big one.
Robin Williams, baby?
I wonder. Bigger than the fact that he's secretly jealous of Juniper's looks. Yes, at least I think so. No, it can't be. I just thought of something that's totally insane. Mr. Newman? Well, what? Amongst your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all, it's huge. It sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left. You're a girl. Yeah. Mr. Newman, or should I say, Miss Newman. You are, and always have been, a girl. What? Have you lost the plot, Athena? No, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence. But that's what Robin's heart is shouting out loud and clear.
Hold it!
I still think you've totally lost it. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time. Oh, oh, ho, ho, ho. I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day. But if he's a she, then she's the most convincing actress I have ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is, without question, a man. Oh, ho, 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 oh, oh, ho, ho. You are now truly Justice Dono's equal in one area. You are just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of the masculine spirit. And she is quite a bit smaller than the other dude, Hugh.
Mm-hmm.
Is that thing gonna, like, break off? If you guys are done talking about me, I'm... Heh. Ha ha, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Ah,
Eat boobs or something?
the brace, it's... And there we go. So that was what the brace was for. Miss Sykes, no, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs. But no. What? No way! Ah. Surely this must be some kind of jest. No, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E-K. Ah! As if. Ha ha ha. What an amazing transformation. Well, all the discord is gone. The image is now complete. Ah, I thought we were going to be doing this for, like, forever, but it was...
It seemed to be that we were going to use the big one.
Yeah, but basically the noise level was high because she wasn't being herself. I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law just as my parents wanted. But now this living lie that had me pinned to the ground, it's puff, puff. It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena. Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor. I'm going to be an artist. Yay! Order, order. What a shocking development. He really did turn out to be a she. Eek, why is everyone looking at me like that? Tee hee, I feel like a movie star or something. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. O-K-A-Y? We want privacy. We want privacy. Rah! No picture, you'll regret it, man. Am I just imagining things where Robin even more hyper now than when she was a kid? I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest, literally. This seems to be a metaphor to some current events now, actually. Just done differently. This is all well and good, but does he being a she actually change anything? The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things, because there is now a piece of evidence that we must evaluate.
The voice, your honor.
That's right! Very well, let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know that the witness is a girl? Yep. I like how you found that out right away. This is what I'd like the court to reconsider. Oh, the tape recorder, the one that recorded the threat you're a goner. That's right, and we have already established that it's a female voice in the recording. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect. Ah, so then... That's right, the witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled a suspect too. Oh. Oh no. Definitely not what she wanted. Wow, talk about a sudden turn of events. You've done it. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence. Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Not so hasty now, you're forgetting that only one person here was privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect. But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious. Eek! That's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Objection!
Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to the crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods, by leading Miss Scuttlebutt to the body that would make her an accessory to the crime. How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman.
Objection!
Birdman. In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not? He made it all make sense somehow. And he'll keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else knew the script's details. But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could have known what was in the script was if they saw the mock trial, heard it from Junie, had penned the script. We were under the impression Junie penned the script.
Right.
Heard it from Junie. I mean, that could be it. I don't think it's Saw the Mock Trial, because I don't think.
Well, if they saw the mock trial, they would have known how to pose it.
Right, but I... 6 and 8 p.m. That's the day after or that's the day before the mock trial.
Right, remember, they posed her, like, in the middle of not interrupted. Because her hands were down.
Basically killed her, and then once they saw the mock trial, then posed her and moved her. I can actually see that happening. Okay, I'm not 100%. They actually... I mean, I could plausibly see the 3, but if seeing the mock trial, basically if we're saying it doesn't matter if the murder happened before, the posing in the mock trial did, I could maybe see it. Let's try it out. Nothing to do is watch the mock trial. Okay, this seems too easy. But Athena, the murder took place before the mock trial even began. Oof, that's right. I believe Prosecutor Blackwell wishes to penalize you, Miss Sykes. Youch, what is this, Athena the Pinata Day? So, I think somehow they penned the script instead. I've got it. All anyone has to do is write their own script. Oh, this seems stupid. I'm not even going to ask how such a Frankenstein could resemble the actual script. Hey, heard it from Junie just seemed very obvious and...
But Junie said she didn't tell anybody, right? But she did favor the prosecution, which was good. Robin. And then the teacher changed it back.
That's right. Sorry, Junie, but you're not going to like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone. What the devil? And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Cord noticed it immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman. I get it, if Robin won, Hugh wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper. Right, Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. How could you, Athena? What a bunch of bull. I never heard a word about the script from Juniper. Never, ever.
Objection!
You sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you didn't? B-A-D, Athena. You don't have any evidence! Grr. Actually, we might have just the thing. Really? Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as the corpse. Their forehead. How did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing. Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." S-U-R-E. I might have said that, but so what? Well, think of it this way, Athena. Yeah, which way exactly? If I told you I'd be wearing a blue suit today, and then showed up wearing what I've got on now, what would you say? Oh, the red suit. Ah, I think I've got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court. Very well, Miss Sykes, present away. This evidence proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents. So, let's see. Body with a protruding arrow was found in the crime. The actual murder scene was the art room. The body was dropped from the third floor art room. Ball carved from the storehouse, then used to move the body. Archery costume was a good groove of the quad. The body was moved to the quad to make it look like an archery club member had shot the victim with an arrow. All arrow sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor's course. There we go.
Take that!
The mock trial script. Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly, you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." Oh, yes, I did say that. What's your point? You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the Things to Prepare page. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. Ah. You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you. No! I thought we were friends, Athena. How could I have been so blind? In light of her privileged knowledge, I moved to declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor. You what? I don't think it was her, though. I mean, we're getting this off Judy, but I don't think it was actually her.
I'm wondering if it's the stone-like feature.
Well, I was thinking that the moment he said he wanted to represent Judy. If knowing script details makes me a suspect, then there must be others besides me. I mean, someone else could have also seen Professor Ford's note. Note? What note? The professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial, but only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest... Eek, but it's the truth. Professor Ford did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case, but she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victims, B.O.D.Y. Is this really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note. I'd say she's telling the truth. Wait a second. There's a note with details about the body, and that means there are others who could have made the murder look like her client's script. Yes, I believe you're right. Apparently, this case isn't as clear-cut as Professor Blackwell, or Prosecutor Blackwell, would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case.
Objection!
Bully for you, Missy, but don't think this spells victory. And why not? The battle is still young, and my blade is not fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword. And show me what you are truly capable of if you wish to live. Wow. You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it.
Oh dear.
I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. How juvenile. It is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Connor. Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness? You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home at around 6 p.m. Yes, my notes here do confirm that fact. Right, our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be. Yet that was but a felicitous lie. Or am I mistaken, Golden Boy? I have no intention of saying anything more. Now if you'll excuse me. Hold, I am not through with you yet. Hey, it seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me.
Start throwing knives in here.
Leave, and we just might discuss you-know-what. Ah, no, wait. One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about? I've changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor? Heh, the word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with it. Hugh O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy lawyer, of course. How's that? Just fine. Your testimony, then, if you please. You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you. I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything That is quite enough. Well done, Golden Boy. Hit. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. You will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m. the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime. Do you have any proof of that? As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. So when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been... Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building even after the killing. So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved create another inconvenient testimony. Ms. Sykes, your cross-examination, please. Alright, let's do this. We still got a little time.
Hold it!
So, do you meditate often? Yeah, don't tell me you're going to start pestering me too. What's that supposed to mean? No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private life. What? I will remind the defense that this is a court of law, not a pickup spot. It seems Miss Fancy Pants' lawyer is smitten with the witness. Objection, objection, objection. I'm just trying to establish the witnesses. If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl? That's it. You'd better take that. Whoa, whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax. Hey, I'll just continue my testimony now, if you don't mind.
Hold it!
Our client has stated she went home at 6. You and Professor Cord were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school at around 6 p.m. No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or the other. Ugh. But if Junie was there, that means she's lying. Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments.
Hold it!
So you just walked past a good friend barely saying a word. The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices. Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrained from insulting my partner like that. Normally I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team. This is like as content as I've seen him. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say.
Hold it!
Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer. I expected as much, so go ahead, ask away. Mr. O'Connor, I want to ask you, did you go to the art room? Why did you stay past the last bell? How did you prep for the mock trial?
Why'd you stay past the last bell?
Let's do it. Why would an honor student like you ignore the last bell? I wouldn't say I ignored it, I was simply running a little late. You remember exactly how late? Hey, you're a stickler for details, lady. But if I had to say, it was maybe about 10, 15 minutes. If you think it's that important, I'll add it to my testimony. I was hoping you'd say that.
Hold it!
You ignored the last bell for no reason. Shame on you. No, shame on you pressing me for no reason. Grr. Well, people do run late sometimes, like you on the day this whole case began. Arr. It appears we have a culprit in the case of the pot calling the kettle black. It too, Your Honor? Now what, ask another question? Let's see. Oh? Let's ask. Did you stop by the art room, or as it's now known, the scene of the crime? No, I didn't. Can you prove it? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But let me ask you, can you prove that I did? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't.
but I will ask how often do you visit there? Hardly ever. There's no reason for me to be there anyway. There's no reason for you to be there. Is there an echo in here? If something's bothering you, I'll just add it to my testimony. How considerate. Thank you for noticing. Let's add your statement to your testimony. Oh, let me add I never went to the art room. There was no reason for me to be there. Is there... whoops. Is there no reason for me to be there?
Hold it!
Yeah, no reason to be in the art room, really. The lawyer course I'm in is supervised by Professor Means. Plus, I'm not a member of Professor Court's art club, so why would I even go there? What about art class? Hey, nice try, but seniors don't take art class. Alright, then let me ask you. Wait, I just remembered something important. You did? I scored only 100% on all the art tests I took through junior year. That's it.
Hi, Mason.
Let's ask how he prepped. Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial. Yeah, that's an easy one. Nothing in particular. Nothing at all. You didn't help with the preparations. Yeah, you don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. He's lying. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared. Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready, while he just sat on his behind. Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there. This is what he's lying about. I already know. I already know what to do. Crucial information, add it. I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. Oh, you are dead, dude. Well, why is she meeting with him? Huh? Yeah. Twice.
Objection!
So, you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd, are you sure about that? Yeah, I already told you, my word is as good as gold. Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details. Sorry, never seen that before. This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans to great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads 23rd, meet with Hugh, and important. Don't you find that interesting? Well, where'd you get that? The keyword here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk. But the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation? I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell. What's this now? The witness stayed after the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor? This is insane! Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual. No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell, and he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim. Heh, first Robin, now me? Who are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Don't let him get to you, he's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death. I had my suspicions about Robin, but Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day? Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor, I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I've something to say. If it will save me some trouble, then by all means speak away. If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice in the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect. Ooh, he has a point. Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Here to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer. What a pity, to think such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. At last your moment is here, Sykes Dono. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement, and prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge of your lapel. Could he lay any more pressure on? The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that. Yeah, you're right, in which case... I mean, could be the victim.
Could be.
Why not? The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing.
Objection!
Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around. Yeah, that's a problem. You're a goner, you're a goner, you're a goner. Athena? Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor? Hugh O'Connor? Wait a second. Whoa, Athena, you're scaring me here. You're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this. With what? Prosecutor Blackwell, you wanted to know if I am worthy of my bed. In word of pride. Oh, then can I take it you won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling you're a goner. I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not. I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes. Not exactly, but you don't have to add fuel to his fire, Your Honor. It is indeed Professor Court's voice on the tape, and she was shouting because she was... scolding. Yeah, because she was just saying Hugh O'Connor. I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shout on the tape really saying you're a goner? I have to end it here because I got to go back to work. But, good place to leave off because we just made some good progress there. And we'll be starting our next time doing this with Victory from finding out that she actually said Hugh O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We're going to get you, you pompous jerk.
Pumpkin.